different people. And Yahawashi is in control. This is Hebrews 2 and 8. Actually, I'll start at. Before that. This is Hebrews 2 and 7. Thou madest him a little lower than the angels, that thou crownest him with glory and honor, and did set him over the works of thy hands.
And read that part again.
Okay. Thou madest him a little lower than the angels.
And how did he do that? Because the angels ain't never come down here in the flesh. They don't get hungry. They don't tire.
Right.
The Lord came down and he was not commonly amongst the people. All right? Somebody get Isaiah 53. Go ahead.
Okay. It says, thou crownest him with the glory and honor, and did set him over the works of thy hands.
That's right.
Thou hast put all things in subjection under his feet.
That's right, because he's the head of the church. Okay, go ahead. He's the head of the body, Salaki.
For in that he put all in subjection under him, he left nothing that is not put under him, but now we see not yet all things put under him. But we see Yahawashi, who was made a little lower than the angels for the suffering of death.
The suffering of death.
Crowned with glory and honor, that he, by the grace of Yahweh, should taste death for every man.
That's right, and that's the elect. Don't get stupid. That's the elect. Okay? Hey, do me a favor. Get can you go to 7:27 in Hebrews? Go to Isaiah 9. What is it? 9? Yeah, get that in Isaiah 11. Hebrews 7:27.
This is Hebrews 7 and 27. Who needeth not daily as those high priests to offer up sacrifice.
Right?
First for his own sins.
The Yahweh never sinned. So how is he the same person? It's impossible. He sweats and bleeds righteousness. So how did the Most High read it again, man?
It says, who needeth not daily as those high priests to suffer or to offer up sacrifice, first for his own sins.
Yahweh doesn't, the Most High don't sin. So how is Christ and the Most High the same people? That shows you that you brothers don't have no wisdom. The Most High don't sin. So you know who that's talking. That shows that's not the same person. Go ahead.
It says, and then for the peoples. And then for the people.
And then for the people.
It says,
which shows you that Christ was here before.
That's right.
Which shows you that which shows you he was here, which solidifies reincarnation, bubble eyes. All right, go ahead.
Okay. It says, for this he did once when he offered up himself.
That's right. He ain't doing it again. Because next time he come back, it's going down and strong. Okay? You got it, brother? Give me 53. Because I want to touch on when he said he made him lower than the angels. All right? Can you read it again, though?
This is Hebrews 2 and 7. It says, thou madest him a little lower than the angels.
Right.
Thou crownest him with glory and honor, and did set him over the works of thy hands.
That's right. And the works was what? Bringing the truth of the kingdom to the nation of Israel, to the elect, to his sheep, to his flock. All right? But he said, the sheep hear my voice. All right, go ahead.
Isaiah 53 and 1. Who hath believed our report?
The elect, go ahead.
And to whom is the arm of the Lord revealed? The elect. For he shall grow up before him as a tender plant.
That's right.
And as a root out of a dry ground.
Hold on, this is the Old Testament?
Definitely.
Oh, okay, all right, go ahead.
Root out of a dry ground. He have no form nor comeliness.
Right. So that when the Lord was here, when he came in the flesh, okay?
And that cuts that big image of him being all big with this big afro and big and strong. That's how he coming back in his glory.
Yeah, in his glory. But when he was here in the flesh, he wasn't an attractive man, so to speak.
He was
okay?
an average looking man.
He was average. First of all, when Judas came to sell him out, they said he had to go up to him and hug him because he blended in with the crowd. Okay? He wasn't in there. He wasn't in the crowd like Terrence Howard, man. All right? With the hazel eyes. He wasn't like
hazel
that.
eyes and brown fur.
All right?
He was also austere.
That's
He was
right.
an austere looking guy, which means he had a real serious look about himself.
That's right.
He wasn't out here trying to be all pretty boyish.
No, he wasn't. Okay, 1 second. Go ahead.
All right? It says, "But he shall grow up before him as a tender plant, and as a root out of a dry ground. He hath no form nor comeliness, and when we shall see him, there is no beauty that we shall desire him."
Exactly. So yeah, and think about it is the Lord, he didn't have time, the Lord didn't even deal with no woman, man. And I know y'all try to use Mary and Magdalene. Yeah, he forgave women for their sins, but the Lord didn't have time to deal with women as far as Mary. Okay, the Lord came about his father's business, and he said that at 12 years old. He was cutting the elders. Okay? But the Lord wasn't a beautiful man. The Lord came, he was an average looking guy, man. And possibly with some deformities about himself.
Can I make this statement up? Go ahead, brother. Just to comment on what he just said about the Lord dealing with women. If you got to understand this, the Lord he healed some women, and any woman he healed was obviously she was at the 1/3.
That's right.
That's why he did it anyway. Period. If you understand the scriptures, you would know that.
And they was predestinated.
Right, they were predestinated.
And he knew that already. Just like how he knew who Peter was. Just like how he knew who John the Baptist was. When Yahawashi came, he had everything. Just like in the kingdom, how we going to come back with all the foreknowledge as a baby? That's Yahawashi came knowing everything. Okay? Go ahead.
It says, verse 3, "He is despised and rejected of men, a man of sorrows."
And the crazy thing about it is that's only talking about his own people. That's only talking about his own people. Go ahead.
"And acquainted with grief. And we hid as it were our faces from him."
That's right.
I go to show you some of his own people.
That's right.
"He was despised and was esteemed him not."
That's right.
Verse Isaiah 9:6. "For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder."
Let's talk about the Lord. Is this the Old Testament?
Definitely, it says
So
Isaiah.
that's a cut to you Israel niggas, man. It's a cut to you Israel niggas. Oh, the Lord ain't come yet. And you damn Khazars, man. That's how you know you ain't the people of the Lord. All right, go ahead.
"For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, the Mighty Power, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace."
Hold on, so if the Lord never came, then who was that talking about? Because Yahweh never came in the flesh.
He don't even look at flesh.
Period. So who is that talking about? Go ahead. He don't even look at the Lord ain't coming. The Most High ain't coming in flesh. So who is that talking about? You New Testament thumpers who say Paul is wicked. You niggas is jokes, man. The Lord's not dealing with you, man.
Did Moses see Jesus?
Huh?
Did Moses see Jesus?
Who did Moses? Well, Moses dealt with the Lord, the Most High. He was a friend unto the Most High. He dealt with the Most High. He got the laws from the Most High. Okay?
So my question was, can I say my question?
Yeah, go ahead.
In Genesis 126, when it said God made man in his image, who was he talking about?
Well, first of all, the God, right? In the Hebrew, that's the Elohim. Okay? The Elohim, in the definition of Elohim, which means powers, gods, judges, rulers, which is basically the elect, the 144,000, along with Yahawashi, the Messiah. Okay? Give me Psalms 82:6, bro.
Because after that he made Adam, right? That's two separate people, right?
Exactly.
And what I be saying, people say no.
Because they not gonna get it. Okay, what you gotta understand is that
Isaiah 16 it tells you this.
Psalms 82:6. I have said ye are gods,
right?
and all of you are children of the Most High.
And those guys are talking about the elect, and they are Israelites. Okay, go
Which
ahead.
is the image of the Most High.
The image of the Most High, right?
Not the elect. It's the 144,000.
That's right. Which are men. Okay. All right. Now going back to Genesis 1:26, and it says, "Let us create man in our image," because you got to understand. Oh, what is that? Give me Hebrews. Is that 1 and 5 when he said that through the Lord was created everything? Colossians. It's in Hebrews too, ain't it? Through the Lord, everything was created. Through Him, everything was created. It's in Hebrews too, but if you got it,
right here.
I'll do it. All right.
This is Hebrews 2 and 10.
Salaki, 2.
It says, "For it became Him for whom all are all things, and by whom are all things, in bringing many sons into glory." Is that the one you wanted?
Salaki, read it again.
Okay. It says, "For it became Him for whom are all things, and by whom are all things."
See, Christ, Yahawashi. You can say Yahawashi. You've been dealing. What's his name? What's his name?
I know you wrote it down for me.
Yahawashi. What's his name?
Yahawashi.
What's the Lord's name?
It's like that, but different.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
All right.
Yahweh and Yahawashi.
So read it again.
For it became Him for whom are all things, and by whom are all things, in bringing many sons into glory.
Exactly. And those sons are the elect. Okay? All right, go ahead, Quran.
This Proverbs 8:22. It says, "The Lord possessed me in the beginning of His way, before His works of old. I was set up from everlasting, from the beginning, or ever the earth was. When there was no depths, I was brought forth. When there is no fountains abounding with water. Before the mountains were set, before the hills, I was brought forth."
That's right.
Hey, see now, could you read that one more time?
Okay, I'll start again. It's on Proverbs 8:22. It said, "The Lord possessed me in the beginning of His way."
In the beginning is at the beginning of Genesis. He said the Lord possessed him. That's Solomon speaking. That's Solomon speaking. Now, if we go real deep into it, you know what I'm saying? We talk about the powers,
That's the
right?
8th chapter?
This is the 8th chapter. This is the powers. This is talking about Yahawashi right there, who they call Christ, right there. All right? He said, I was there at the beginning. He's the first one. That's why he said, I'm Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. Go ahead.
It says, "Before His works of old, I was set up from
The
everlasting."
Most High set him up before he set everything else up. He was head nigga in charge.
Yeah, John 1:1 say that too. Right?
Okay, exactly. That's very true. Go ahead.
I was set from the everlasting, from the beginning, or ever the earth was. When there was no depths, I was brought forth. When there was no fountains abounding with water. Before the mountains were settled, before the hills, I was brought forth. While as yet He had not made the earth, nor the fields, nor the highest part of the dust of the world. When He prepared the heavens, I was there.
Exactly. So that's a cut again. Once again, Bubble Eyes. That's a cut again to you dumb niggas. Okay? Solomon said, how is Solomon saying this, man? Which proves that, okay?
So why do they say that Jesus came from Adam line?
Yeah, he did. Okay? Because the sons of God came through Adam. Okay, when it goes back to the 6th chapter of Genesis.
Can I read this?
All right. Yeah. Let us read
it's like
we got a few scriptures.
This Jude verse 6. "And the angels which kept not their first estate, but left their own habitation, He had reserved in everlasting chains under darkness."
That's talking about the Allahayim. That's talking about the elect. Because right now the elect are here, and first of all, how is the elect going to be joint heirs with Yahawashi?
Right.
Because they have to go through the same sufferings and affliction that he went through. Okay? Can y'all get that in Romans? Joint heirs, okay? Hey, somebody get John 20 and 29. Go ahead, brother.
This is John.
No, let that brother finish.
Let me finish this. Let me read it again. Jude verse 6. "And the angels which kept not their first estate, but left their own habitation, He hath reserved in everlasting chains under darkness unto the judgment of the great day." Verse 7. "Edom as Sodom and Gomorrah, and the cities about them in like manner, giving themselves over to fornication and going after strange flesh, and set forth for an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire."
Go. There you go. Okay, can you read that for me though? Hebrews 1 and 10? 1 and 10, man. That's what I want.
Hebrews 1 and 10.
Because the Lord created everything. The Most High didn't create nothing. The Lord created everything. Okay? He used the Lord to create everything. All right? The Most High, people say, well, the Most High created, the Messiah created everything. All right?
When He said, "Let there be light."
That was the Allahayim.
Yes.
All right? Yeah, let me bring this up.
I got two scriptures. I got one after this. And then we get these two scriptures.
You got got Ezekiel too. Get that in.
This is
let them flow.
this is Hebrews 1:10. And thou, Lord, in the beginning has laid the foundation of the earth.
Read it again.
You gotta listen to this clearly, man. And thou, Lord, in the beginning has laid the foundation of the earth.
Right.
And the heavens.
Let there. You see what I'm saying? All that in Genesis 1 is Paul is writing about. All right, go ahead.
And the heavens are the works of thine hands.
That's right. Okay.
All right, this is